Hi, I'm Esarel, gonna be recapping Reddit Demons versus United Crew War. It was a really tight war, 110 to 112. Reddit Demons put up a really good fight despite the Town Hall 11 disadvantage. The lineup is something like 2 Town Hall 11s and a 9.11, Resi Jr. over here, plus 7 Town Hall 10s and 28 Town Hall 9s versus United Crew's 9 Town Hall 11s, or at least bases with wardens. There are a bunch of engineered bases here, so I'm not really sure how to count them. There's like an 8.11 and a 9.11 and a bunch of 10.5s, and I can't really be bothered to count. The bottom half of United Crew's roster is Town Hall 10s. So this is how our weights managed to align because their bottom half is so damn light. Their Town Hall 8s did provide some value. They provided good scouts on Town Hall 9s and Town Hall 10s, like checking for CC or like bomb locations or Tesla locations, etc. A couple of them did get called though. They were kicked out before the war even ended. Game plan on Reddit Demon side was have Town Hall 9s clear out the Town Hall 8s and 9s and have overflow hits try to 2-star Town Hall 10s. Meanwhile, our Town Hall 10s can go for as many 2-star attempts on Town Hall 11s as we needed. Our Town Hall 11 hit on number 5 didn't end up nabbing the 2-star. It doesn't really matter though because we needed like triples on Town Hall 10s in order to win this. It was a really tough war. So, first attack I'm gonna have is Viking Steve on an 8.5, a really weak 8.5 here. So she's gonna fast forward a little bit here. She's gonna lure the CC and a bunch of minions and the baby dragon come out. Baby dragon's rage effect isn't needed in the face of so many minions. So she tries to lure the CC and kill it. She gets like half the HP down, but with the update, everything is gonna run away from the poison, right? So in vain, just try to keep that baby dragon inside the poison, I guess is what the game plan is. It's running outside in the wrong direction, so it ends up dying. Gonna have a golem come over here, and wizards that are going to have multi-purpose establish the funnel and use their splash damage to remove this annoying minion CC. So funnel is gonna be set now, have a couple wizards working storages, minions in the north, gonna zoom out a little bit. And then heroes should start coming in soon. So wall breakers come in right now. It's not a well enough set funnel, so this king goes walking, but all the Valkyries went in. That's really all that matters. The king can go around and do as much as he wants wherever. So Valkyries come in here. A heal goes down because she sees those Teslas, right? And there's also potential giant bomb spots there too, so it doesn't want the Valkyries dying. She wants them to be tanking throughout the entire raid. So Valkyrie's working through the core now. Skelly Trap is popped. Little bowler in the south being cheeky. Zoom out some more. Hogs coming in from the north, just trickling them in as the defenses are distracted. And another heal goes onto the Valkyries. The Valkyries step on a double set, which is really helpful for the Hogs. Catches a spring up in the north, but it doesn't matter. Only one hog goes flying to it. No heals left for the Hogs, but the Queen does manage to remove the double set, so it's not really a problem for her. And it's down to clean up now. I'll fast forward through this. A bunch of Valkyries still alive, both heroes in really good shape. Queen does step on the double, so she did a really good job of removing that. And that is the 3. Next attack we're going to be seeing is Adam, also on an 8.5. This attack kind of goes awry early into the raid, so I'm gonna speed to the part. So Queen goes down over here with her 4 healers. His intention, I talked to him about this, was to have his Queen like walk down this aisle here, take out a sweeper, like majority of this base. That's what I was thinking too when I was watching this live. It's like, what's his intention here? Is because you can pretty much super Queen all the air defenses in this base. Just drop 3 rages on her, which he has. And boom, you have all the air defenses down and a couple of dragons to finish off the raid. But unfortunately, he does not get this barracks down in time, and she ends up walking to this side of the base and not going into the mode like he intended. So the air defense is going to start whittling down his healers here. Fast forward a little bit. He does end up trying to break her in, but she doesn't do that because Queen AI is messed up like that. One little balloon over there in an attempt to take it down before the healer dies. So a golem is going to come over here with his king, and he's going to break his king in very soon. Okay, so funnel is established there. He wants his king to go and grab this air defense, and after he grabs that air defense, he's gonna have dragons come in to the north side. You can see his queen just working the south side of the base, keep coming anti-clockwise, and she's actually going to live to be useful to the very end of this raid. Lots of value for that queen over there, despite her walking the wrong direction. She affords a lot of cleanup that the dragons didn't have to do because they are slow as fuck. So drops the rest of the dragons here the moment the queen starts hitting one of them, and they all lock onto her and she gets roasted and she dies. So gonna drop a rage here onto the dragons to counteract what the sweeper is doing. It's a low level sweeper. It looks like it's maybe level 2 probably. So now his king is working on the CC golem. You can see the queen is still alive over there. A couple of loons at 3 o'clock and a dragon at 12 is working on a Tesla. I'm gonna keep using the spells here just to try to rush the dragons through the air defenses because there are 3 left. Though it doesn't really matter because he has heroes in really good HP left, and there's not much of the base left. It's an 8.5 with like level 6 air defenses, so it doesn't really matter either way. Very little resistance. This is how most of the bottom roster was. It was really easy attacks against like 8.5s before we managed to before we had to start hitting real Town Hall 9s. So our first actual Town Hall 9 being wrecked is gonna come from, where is Waylon? Here is Waylon on number 24, Silky Joe. He's gonna come at this base with an HGHB from maybe 10 o'clock-ish. So giants and healers down in the north, start establishing a funnel here. Baby dragon, wizards, easy stuff. This attack has broken Town Hall 9. So queen a little bit too far to the right from her liking, same with the bowlers. And it does end up, affording his queen the ability to walk. Clan Castle starts coming out. Luckily he has a couple of wizards in there and the poison in a good spot. It encompasses all of what's coming out of it. So 2 bowlers, a wizard, and the queen are walking on the outside, just going to deal with defenses there. Meanwhile, giants and bowlers that are inside the base under rage are going to be taking down everything else in the south. Skelly trap pops, nothing much happens. This air sweeper isn't doing anything really. Bowler is just wrecking face in the core. This splash, like this bounce attack that they have, is really potent. Pops the queen ability, she's still working up there, and Hog should be starting to come in soon. Trips a double set in the core, and drops a single Hog at like 3 p.m. to let the archers run ahead of the queen is what I'm going to believe the point for that is. So he still has a lot of his giants alive in the core, and all the healers have taken like 0 damage. His king is tanking for point defenses in the south, and soon he starts sending in his hogs here. You can see they're coming in at like 3:30ish, and they're gonna start working through the remainder of the base. Drops a heal on them, and they're going to be working through everything else. He has 1 more hog left, and a bowler is going to kill that X-bow up at 12. Trips a double set down here, but sideways, so not all his hogs are affected. He drops a heal spell just in case. Enough hogs have taken damage just to secure this 3, and it's down to clean up from there. Our next attack is going to be coming from AJ29. AJ is going to be attacking number 19, and this base is the general, so it's not much of a challenge to know exactly where the traps are or have some general idea of where everything is. So I'm going to send a baby dragon and a wizard in to start establishing the funnel here. He has a Vaho cooked up, so there's Valkyries in the CC, 8 Valkyries in his camps, and 26 hogs. So his king goes down here, start for the initial tanking. Clan Castle goes down, and a jump spell is going to go over here, open up the queen compartment, and a golem is going to come out of the CC. Has a couple heals ready to deal with that, so the Valkyries don't die. I think he wanted his Valkyries to go down into the south and start dealing with the damage, but going into the core is fine too, because that way he starts dealing with the king. His king splits off from the Valkyries and he starts working down in the south, so everything is fine there. Hogs are coming in from the north at like 11 o'clock, and he's deploying them surgically, going clockwise. Hogs are going to start working here, and a heal is going to go down any minute now, right over there, and Skellies are going to be dealing damage to his hogs. Has a poison ready for that. It should go down after his hogs trip the double set here. He's going to wait for this archer tower to go down, wait for them to get onto the air defense, drop a heal, and then a poison. You can see the rest of his hogs are going in now. His queen is still up, and he has a couple wizards left in the north doing cleanup. Poison is down already, and the skellies are going to sit in it. They're going to be cooked up, and they're going to die. So hogs are cleaning up the rest of the base, and at this point in time, it is now cleanup. Queen is just going to be walking along the outside here. Hogs, decent number of hogs left. They're going to be taking down everything, and that is the 3. Next attack is going to be from Leonidas on number 15. Leo is going to be going in at this base with... I'm not quite sure what this is. This looks like AQ Walk Vaho, possibly. I forgot what this would be. So his queen is going to be walking along the north side here. You can see that she's not going to walk anywhere else. She's going to keep walking anti-clockwise, going to work down this way, take down a bunch of defenses. Good value for her. Baby Dragon did a lot of work setting the funnel. 10 troop space. 10 troop space, and it's good. The sweeper is going to start locking onto the healers, and it's actually going to push his healers out of the way. So nothing bad is going to be happening to his healers. So actually it is a AQ charge CB Go Vaho. I'm thinking, actually, now that I look at this, I'm remembering what he's doing. So he has a golem in the CC, just waiting for his queen to deal with the king over here. And he's going to start sending in his golem soon, probably from 9 p.m. I'm guessing. So Sweeper's still pushing the healers out of the way of the air defense. Good guy, Air Sweeper. Starts setting more funnel. His queen is not going to start dealing with the CC. Drops a rage and a poison. She's going to work through that. Wall breaker, minions, and balloon in the CC. So you can see that his king and wizards are now down at 9 o'clock. Unfortunately, all his wall breakers die to a mortar shell. So he starts sending in hogs over here because that's a bunch of point defense that needs to be taken down. His queen is still up alive in north, so she's going to be taking like this entire north section of the base down. So he pops his king ability because he really needs her to get through this wall. His wizards end up taking the queen down and doing his job for him because he goes walking. So has about 15 hogs left, but most of the defenses are distracted. You can see there's a little hog at 9 o'clock working on the air defense. Going to move on to the Tesla really soon. Queen is doing some really good tanking job for him. All the Teslas are popped up now, so he knows what he's going to be working with. Should drop a heal here very soon. A little bit too far, maybe 2 tiles to the west, too far out. Has 1 poison ready for these skellies. Hogs actually trip a double set, but that's fine because he's deploying surgically anyway. He loses only a portion of the hogs that he has. Has 2 more heal spells still, and he drops 1 over here. Gonna drop a poison for the skellies on this wizard tower. And they're going to cook in it and die, like every other time that they will sit in the defense in the poison like that. Hogs are still working. Going up to the north, pops the queen ability, and that is that for the base. All the defenses are down, and he just has this entire southeast compartment. Sorry, these southeast trash buildings to contend with. Next attack is going to be coming from Beniz Anub. This is No Zombie, clan leader on his account. He's going to be hitting number 14, actually, going too far. Going to be hitting number 14 with an AQ Walk Go Vaho on a 9.5. This 9.5, I think it has extra traps. I think it has the extra traps that a 9.5 has. And it's still a lot of damage per second. This is essentially just Town Hall 9 really, but it's a pretty decent anti-3 that he's taking on here. So a bunch of point defenses are whittling down his queen. Drops a rage because he knows that 3 defenses are going to be on her. Should drop a hog for the lure now if his queen is going to be dealing with the CC, like I think she's going to be. She's just working the south side right now. Baby Dragon over there at 9 p.m. to establish a funnel. It looks like his Valkyries are going to be coming in from that same side. Going to be jumping across the base, maybe, possibly. So Queen is just working that entire south side. I'm actually thinking she's going to be coming from, his Valkyries are going to be coming in from somewhere else now. Oh, nope, yeah, they're going to be coming in from this side. They're going to break in through the wall. 3 wall breakers, not going where he wants them to go because wall breaker AI is retarded. King Valkyries going in now. CC starts coming out. Baby Dragon, Wizards, and Archers, not too big a deal. Drops both poisons over there. He has 12 hogs and 2 giants. Sorry, 2 balloons to deal with any outlying defenses that he might be concerned with. So drops a heal now, loses a couple of Valkyries to the like really concentrated DPS down in the core, sends in Hogs at 9 p.m. They're going to be working on the mortar and the archer tower. Queen takes down an air defense, and he's going to start trickling in his Hogs here. So a bunch of Hogs in the north. There's no heal spells for them, so he's relying on his heroes and the Valkyries to take down the majority of the point defenses, or at least tank for what he has. So as soon as these Hogs are going to start moving in to the air defense, he should be able to drop the 2 balloons onto that mortar and help speed up the rest of this cleanup. Both heroes, I think, are still up and in really good HP. He has 1 balloon over there. I have no idea why that balloon is over there. Maybe a fat finger when he's trying to scroll. So 1 balloon onto the mortar. It doesn't go down in time. It's going to be whittled down by the air defense and an archer tower. Oh wait, no, never mind. You can see this really weird ass like black bomb pathing. You can see it like it went up from like somewhere over here by where the queen was and then like traversed the entire base to hit that 1 balloon. Both heroes are going to be working through here. Now it's going to take a little bit because there's a lot of HP to work through, but both heroes are going to be coming through here. King is tanking for the queen and she's dealing damage. Gonna keep the fast forward on and take down the rest of these point defenses, and it's just down to these last few buildings. I'm pretty sure this attack was running down in time because like the walk and Valkyries dying is not good for time. So our next attack is going to be coming from Praetorian. Prey is going to be hitting another 9.5. This guy has he still has the Town Hall 9 number of defenses. He has like a 33 queen. So establishing a funnel from like 530 to 3. Gonna have, what's it called? Next attackers come in here because these set the funnel. This is actually a Shattered Lawloon versus this 9.5. So he's gonna come in here, looks like he's gonna take down the queen, both sweepers, and 2 air defenses, I'm guessing. He has a jump ready for that. Gonna break in over here. Wall breakers don't die to the Tesla because Queen was managing to tank for them. Drops a rage for his kill squad and drops a poison nice and early, and CC starts coming out. Queen and Wizard's dealing with that with relative ease. Golem's gonna start going on to the Wizard towers, draw fire from the X-bow, and that is going to be the majority of the threat taken down. So he has minions up in the north just doing cleanup before them because there's lots of high HP up there. It looks like storages were all up there. Drops a CC Hound, the level 4 Hound at the top, 2 loons behind it, hasting them in because he knows that he's going to need that thing down, that archer tower down really soon. Really late on the loon deployment here, but and also late on the 2nd Hound deployment, but it doesn't really matter as much. He has enough balloons to deal with the base. He has 10 more balloons and another Hound, and there's no more air defenses left. So he wisely times this Hound to start coming in when the last air defense dies, and it ends up tanking for both of the archer towers here. And the rest of the buildings are gonna start going down now. Has 4 balloons left for cleanup, a good number. Loons are hasted, gonna go over there, help take down that 6 p.m. cannon. Queen is still up, pups in the north, and a single balloon up there to start helping. Has a haste spell that he should probably be using somewhere to help up his cleanup here, but this base is wrecked. He ends up swagging it. Our next attack is going to be from Rezi, the top Town Hall 11 that Reddit Demons has. It's a really high percentage 2-star on number 4. He was going for a triple attempt actually, but it didn't end up panning out. So what he's gonna do here is he's gonna send in his queen at like 530 with her 4 healers and the warden, that extra HP. Gonna drop a rage here to deal with the queen and I think all these point defenses really soon. Yep, there goes. And soon the queen is gonna lock onto queen. It's gonna be some queen on queen action. Point defenses are taken down and she's gonna keep walking down this side of Tesla pops, and she deals with that too. It's no biggie, it's a freebie. She's gonna keep walking all along the southwest side of the base, gonna speed up through the walk because this takes a while. Queen and warding dealing damage to whatever's there. He breaks her in, and watch what he does here. I found it interesting. He gets a partial CC lure with the wall breaker extra that he had, And as soon as the rest of everything is starting to go down, watch where his king goes. When this mortar goes down, his king is going to go to this queen altar over here, and he draws the attention of the artillery, and the rest of the CC comes out to it. Watch what he does with the poison here. So poison goes down in a really good spot. It catches all of the minions, and he holds off on the ability because he wants all the minions to stay on in that poison. So he manages to take down everything. And that south side has 3 air defenses down. Just watch this air defense here go down right now. And all the balloons and hounds just start coming in. He has max hounds, max balloons, and he's just gonna start wrecking face on this base. That rhymed. Okay, so 3 hounds on that 1 air defense and balloons all around. So this looks like it's gonna be a 3, right? Problem is he kind of started his loons too late. Could have started it a lot earlier, in my opinion. It's really hard to figure out what could have made the 3-star at this level of gameplay. So 2 freezes into the core because the balloons are slow as fuck to deal with that. Inferno Tower, the core ends up going down. There's air skellies, which doesn't do him any favors either. If this haste over here was also in the better position, probably could have nabbed the 3 because he'd have more balloons left alive and more pups dealing with those air skellies. And it's really frustrating to watch these balloons die because this is such a close attempt. I'm gonna speed through this now because, again, loons are slow as fuck. So, not enough minions. Maybe could have brought more balloons in face of how many balloons... Sorry, more minions. Can't find my words. More minions in face of balloons because these 3 buildings are just clean up and then ended up costing him. His queen died because single target Inferno, right? So it's not gonna live anyway. I'm going to be showing is from Thunderdome. Thunderdome is a Town Hall 10 and he's going to be hitting up. So what he's going to do here is he's going to send his queen in from 6 o'clock, and her objective is to remove this Eagle artillery from up there and make sure it doesn't touch his bowlers at all. So there's a lot of DPS over here, so he's going to be using a lot of spells to get her through this. So first rage spell goes down and wall breakers are going to be coming in because the defenses are distracted, right? So queen takes down the first cannon. She moves on to the elixir storage, and she's going to be taking a while. So he really wants to get this eagle artillery down because it's crucial to his raid. All his attention is on this queen right now. She's on the gold storage and she's going to move on to the eagle artillery right now. And very soon, as soon as it goes down, he's gonna pop the ability on her because he does not want her to die. He still wants her to remove a bunch of defenses. So right now, the majority of his worry is off of her. Drops a rage and then he moves on up north here. A single giant and a couple bowlers are up here to grab the CC lure. He wants his bowlers to like walk into this little nook there below the warden, or maybe just below this army camp there, just to grab the CC and make sure that his bowlers don't have to deal with that later into the raid, because that can really screw him over. 4 healers cannot keep up with that. So you can see 1 bowler is gonna start stepping inside really soon here. Healers are switched onto those bowlers on the north side. Grabs a partial lure with 1 bowler. It steps out a little bit too early. And there goes the brightness of my phone. So King is going to be coming in over there at 3 p.m. Queen is going to die. It's broken in already. None of the healers up north are going to survive. He has a couple wizards to deal with those minions. Drops a poison over here, and all 10 bowlers are going to go inside. So the only rage he has is going to go down over there. And then the bowlers are going to start working on that level 4 Inferno. His king is going to step back inside here, afford his bowlers some more tanking. A haste makes them look like they're flying over, which I thought was really hilarious. And healers are going to keep the bowlers alive until they manage to take down the town hall. I'm going to speed through this a little bit because it takes a while. There's a lot of HP over here. So with that in mind, yeah, that's what ends up happening to this. He takes out 1 or 2 more Teslas, but this Inferno has a really long reach and the healers can't heal through that. So that's all that he's able to accomplish over here. He's looking around the rest of the base. He has 1 goblin, but it's not going to be able to do anything. He ends up sending it in over here onto this wall, and I think he waits for the wall to break. And then he ends the raid. See, this wizard isn't going to do anything. I think he was hoping for his wizard to start taking down that barracks over there while under healers in the face of that one archer tower, but he's not going to be able to do that. He ends up with a nice 58% 2-star. Town Hall 10 and Town Hall 11. Now, the last hit I'm going to be showing is from Rezi, and this was a sick triple. You saw his other air attempt here. Now he's going to be coming at a base that's sort of similar to it. You can see that it's like a ring of defenses on the outside, right? And the Eagle Artillery is in the core. He's gonna do something pretty similar to it. So Queen and Warden are gonna be coming in from the north side. Stop. Okay. Queen and Warden are gonna be walking here. They're gonna be walking all along the northeast side of the base. And he's going to be raging her up because she's dealing with the Queen and probably the CC as well. And it pops the Warden ability over here because there's a lot of damage coming. I don't know if that was intentional or not because there's one rage already. So like, why waste the ability? But I have no idea what goes on in Town Hall 11 raids. There's a lot of things that I don't even consider when I'm watching these. It's lots of work. So props to Rezi for managing to pull this off. So she keeps walking over here, drops another rage because he wants her to move through everything pretty fast here. She's taken down one air defense already. And she's going to be able to round the rest of that corner soon. I'm actually not sure if anything else happens, so I'm going to zoom out a little bit just in case so I won't miss anything. So Queen and Warden just working through everything right now. And it's going to take a little bit. Fast forward, tiny bit. King goes down and he draws the Fire of the Eagle Artillery. Pops the Queen ability because he doesn't want her to die. Queen is going to start taking down the Warden and the air defense over there. And Laloon is going to begin momentarily, I assume. So first Hound drops on the north side and every defense is like level over there. So all he really needs to do is drop in targeted groups of balloons, which he does. And they will take on all the defenses that he needs to be taken. There's a single target Inferno. They're both single target Infernos. So he has lots of loons to compensate for that. There's not really much worry. So he drops the first freeze over there. And balloons and Hound are going to start working towards that Inferno. Drops another haste in the core, and the balloons are going to start working on the Eagle Artillery. So, single target Inferno is now on the Hound, drops in minions to help with the cleanup, and they actually divert attention of the sweeper away from the balloons, so it helps him like a really big lot that sweeper is not on his loons. And he takes down the last bit of point defense, which is the Tesla, and his pups and minions are now going to start working. Look at this. This is beautiful right here. See that? I'm going to take a screenshot of that actually. That's pretty. Rezi ends up 3ing this Town Hall 10. It's Town Hall 11. And that is it for the war attacks that I will be highlighting. It was a really tough war. It came down right to the wire. We were watching this in the last few minutes. The last 8 minutes of this war, we were watching, I don't know who it was, get hit. Goblin Kibblers got hit by Eddie over here. Fuck Eddie. He managed to nab them the win. They won by percentage anyway, so I don't think we could have gotten the tiebreaker. They were up by like, I think they were up by like 2% by the time GK was 2-starred, sadly. Again, a really good fight put up by Reddit Demons in the face of so much terrible things that could have happened to them. We've made a bunch of friends with United Crew. We actually started a group me chat with them just to be shit talking. So a really good war to them. And that's going to be it for this recap, guys. Thank you for watching and peace out.